Is it hard to assess how the Suns are going and how tough they will be on Saturday?
Not really. I think they're going very well. Most of the boys watched the game at the hotel last week where they played Geelong, and they really took it up to the, the team at the top of the ladder. So I think it's going to be a good test for us.
Is it a case of you can physically push them around and that's how you can probably win the game or take advantage in the game?
No, look, we look to kind of physically impose ourselves on every game, so it won't be any different this week. Hopefully we'll attack the ball hard, tackle hard. That's a given every week, so there won't be any change specifically for the Gold Coast.
I guess they've got such a good clearance record this year with Gary and the like in the centre square. So you might be at least seeing a bit of the ball coming away out of the centre square.
Yeah, they have been a good stoppage side, good clearance side. They've got a very talented ruck division as well, so it's going to be a good test for us, and hopefully we can get on top in that area. Obviously it's a crucial part of the game.
I mean, the Collingwood match, that's sort of a reality check for the club, I suppose. You sort of roughly knew where you were, but does it put it into perspective in Perth particularly, where there's a bit of hype over if you're going well or if you're going poorly?
Yeah, no, look, it was a good game for us. Certainly, I thought the effort was there, but certainly we found out how far we've got to go yet. So, yeah, look, I think it was a good game. It was good to get a reality check, so to speak, and we saw the way Collingwood attacked the footy, how hard they are, their defensive pressure. So it was a terrific game for the boys.
What do you know of the Suns forwards, Darren?
Yeah, look, we've been obviously find out more as the week goes and watch a little bit more vision. I haven't seen too many of their games this year, but they've got some lively forwards. Crumb, they play very high. We know that they've got a talented midfield and they're very good at stoppages, so we'll expect to see a bit of the ball, and it should be a tough match.
You must be pretty happy you've already played more games than you did for all of last year. Happy with your own form and what you're doing down the back line?
Never happy with your form, mate. Always looking to improve. But in terms of the body, the way it's feeling this year, certainly feel better with that. More comfortable to run games out, and it's been great to, be able to string some games together and not be injured. And the team's going a little better this year as well, which certainly makes my job easier down back.
You've had a pretty good view of the back line. You've been proud of, basically all your injury losses have come down there this year. Proud of how some of the boys have stood up, Will Schofield, for example? Yeah,
no, we've had some injuries down back, but the boys have stood up well, like you said. Sco's been asked to play on some bigger opponents and had some bigger tasks, but I think he's done that well. We've seen Ash Smith come in and play some good football, so I think it's been great. There's no doubt that our pressure up the field this year has been better as well, and that's helping the back line out.
That has made life a lot easier for you.
For sure, yeah. I think statistically our inside 50s are down, but just generally playing out there, you can certainly feel that defensively we're better up the ground, which then makes it easier for us.
And you've been going forward a bit often this season as well. Is that why you feel there's a confidence in the back line now that you can follow a player up? Yeah, certainly.
We're often winning the ball back before it gets into our defensive 50, which enables us to start the ground a bit more. So, I think last year I was struggling to run out of the goal square, let alone get forward.
Just a quick one. Given Rain has the baby before Saturday, what sort of headspace will he be in? A bloke who's been there and done that, but maybe not so close to game time. How will his emotions be?
Yeah, no, I think he'll be fine. Wax a professional. Obviously, it's a big moment in your life, but I'm sure he'll be together. And quite often you can be on a high, so I'd imagine if anything, it could be an advantage.
A couple of guys on the fringes, someone like an Andrew Strike that might like to get a game this week. Do you see anyone such as him pushing?
I think there's a number of guys knocking on the door. We've had some players playing terrific footy at WAFL level, so I'm not sure if there'll be changes this week, but I think we've got 4 or 5 players ready to come in and contribute to the team.